What is up, Podheads? Today we got another Sundown audio. This is the NeoProV4 6.5 inch. Coming in at $380 a pair and 125 watts RMS. It's a beautiful carbon fiber piece, Neo motor, very lightweight. Let's see how it sounds. So in order to limit the low-end distortion, I set a high-pass crossover of 145 hertz. The frequency response is fairly flat, semi-linear. It does have a pretty hot top end on it with a rise of about 6 decibels starting at about 3,200 hertz. Speaker plays pretty well, I'd say, from 217 hertz all the way up to about 18K. It's a very sensitive speaker and requires only 9 watts of power to reach 110 decibels. At 110 decibels, the distortion level stays okay. It's about 5% for the majority of the frequency range. So yeah, I mean, at 110 decibels, 5% is pretty good. Giving this speaker 100 watts of power, output screams up to 120 decibels. However, distortion does climb up into the 10% mark, with it staying around 5% at the higher frequencies. Giving it 150 watts, the output increases to about 122 decibels. However, distortion does climb up above 10% at the lower frequencies and reaching almost 10% at the higher frequencies. This speaker does claim to take up to 300 watts with a 100 hertz high-pass crossover. Maybe. I think distortion is going to get well over 10% as soon as you start getting over 150 watts. But realistically, man, looking at the output, 122 decibels at 150 watts, I don't know why you'd want to give it that much power anyway. So the Sundown Audio NeoProV4 6.5. It's a pricey speaker, $380 a pair, but it is a beautiful piece. Carbon fiber cone, Neo motor, all the good stuff that you would want in a speaker. Output-wise, it doesn't play very low, but it does play very high. This is a true mid-range speaker, and it does get wicked loud. And it doesn't require a whole lot of power to get there. 100 watts and you're up to 120 decibels. I think that's more than you're going to need out of this speaker. But if you want to give it more, it might be able to take it. Other than that, it's pretty cool. Boosh.